Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you. And let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening it. You then try to bang on the lid to unsettle the dirt, and maybe somebody will dig their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol addiction. And drug addiction, actually. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn for help. In reality, there are people probably standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind when you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something that was preciously given to you by the Lord Jesus, called your life, away from you? with this, let me just leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that we just read about, that waited and waited until it was too late. Instead, be the person that gives me a call at 844-405-HELP. I promise I'll help you take your life back before your life is gone. People like Larry, guys from the Guys Academy at 516-458-2741, www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry and I are both addiction recovery coaches, life coaches. We both also tell you it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is that you're here today and looking for help and making it better tomorrow. Call Larry at 516-458-2741. Don't forget to take your slippers off at night. Before you go to bed, stick them under your bed, not by the edge of your bed, but under your bed. That way in the morning, you'll go on your knees retrieving the slippers, and there they are. Go get them while you're on your knees. Do a thing called knee. Knee mail. That's knee mail. And pray to God and thank God for another beautiful day that He's allowing you on this earth, because for someone else it might have not happened. Ask God for forgiveness and mercy. Thank God for your home, for your food, for your clothing and your family. Then after that, put your slippers on and walk with God 24/7. Do this each and every day. In the morning, do your personal knee mail. Not email, not instant messaging, not telephone call, but knee mail directly to God and walk with God 24/7. Today I want to talk about the rapid loss of police officers here within our own country. And it's become really bad because just yesterday we lost 3 more in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And amid a month of racial conflict and gun violence, at least 3 police officers were killed in Baton Rouge on Sunday, adding to the total of law enforcement officials slain in the line of duty in 2016. Before Sunday's shooting, 60 line off-duty deaths have happened in the U.S., and it's become really bad. I mean, it's something that, it's almost like every day now we have to hear that somebody else had died. According to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund, 28 of the fatalities were firearm-related, a 56% increase from related fatalities at this point in 2015. Just 10 days before Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 5 Dallas police officers were killed in what was the greatest loss of life of law enforcement since 9/11. Since 9/11, that's the greatest we've had. Though rare, these attacks are not the first time police officers have been targeted. Here is a look at some of the deadliest attacks on law enforcement officers in the last 100 years. July 17th, 2016, which was just yesterday. Let's go bring this down a little bit. At least 3 police officers were killed and 2 more injured in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on Sunday. The shootings came just weeks after the killing of Alton Sterling, 37, a black man from Baton Rouge whose death was shared with the nation after multiple videos captured 2 police officers holding Sterling down as they shot him. July 7th, 2016, a sniper opened fire in the Dallas police during what has been called a peaceful Black Lives Matter protest in the wake of the shootings of Sterling and Philando Castile by police. 5 officers were killed, 9 more injured, and 2 civilians wounded November 29th. Another incident, 2009, 4 police officers in Lakewood, Washington were killed sitting in a coffee shop after a gunman ambushed them. The suspect, who was killed by police a few days after the shooting, was found guilty of multiple felonies years before the massacre and had been released from prison after his prison sentence was reduced. March 21st, 2009, 2 separate incidents. A gunman killed 4 Oakland police officers on the same day after killing 2 motorcycle officers. The gunman opened fire and killed 2 SWAT officers who were responding to an anonymous tip about the shooter's location just blocks from the original incident. 1 other officer was injured but killed the gunman. September 11, 2001. 72 officers were killed responding to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil, marking the deadliest day for law enforcement in U.S. history. Officers from various law enforcement agencies died in New York City at the same time the World Trade Centers were attacked, while one officer died in the crash of United Flight 93 in Pennsylvania. Years after the attacks, countless first responders have died from illness related to toxins they were exposed to at the scene. April 19, 1995, 8 federal law enforcement officers were among 168 people killed in a terrorist attack when a truck bomb was detonated outside federal building, Oklahoma City. February 28, 1993, 4 officers from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms were killed at the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas. After trying to execute a search warrant, the compound was occupied by a cult that eventually committed a murder mass suicide, leaving 80 people dead. December 31st, 1972 to January 7th, 1973, a sniper who was the member of the Black Panthers shot and killed 5 officers over the course of 8 days. The shootings took place at different locations, the final one in a hotel where a gunman died in a shootout in the roof police during using a Marine Corps helicopter. April 6, 1970, after a gun battle with 2 heavily armed suspects from California Highway Patrol officers, 4 of them were left dead near a service station. 2 of the officers were killed in the initial gunfight, while the other 2 were providing backup and were killed after. October 30th, 1950, in Puerto Rico, 8 officers were killed in a political revolt led by a nationalist party which sought independence from the U.S. The group called for the attacks on all police stations and military bases on the island. Widespread arrests that day before a reduced number of insurgents involved in the attack. January 2nd, 1932, attempting to arrest 2 people wanted for murder, 6 Missouri officers were killed in a shootout with the suspect's family at their farm. The officers were fired upon initially, and some attempted to enter the house but were killed in the shootout. November 24th, 1917, after a bomb went off in Milwaukee police station, 9 officers were killed, what was still the second deadliest for law enforcement officials in the U.S. since 9/11. The bomb came in a suspicious package that had been discovered by a nearby church. A boy brought the package to the police station. As officers inspected it, it exploded. Unbelievable. It goes to show you how many officers have been killed. Now, in the line of duty, just in 2016, 63 police officers have been killed. 9/11 related illnesses, 1. Aircraft accident, 1. Animal related, 1. Assault, 1. Automobile accident, 9. Gunfire, 28. Gunfire accidental, 1. Heart attack, 4. Motorcycle accident, 3. Struck by a vehicle, 2. Vehicle pursuit, 3. Vehicle assault, 9. By the month, in January, 5. February 10. March 16. April 2. May 7. June 11. And July 15. By the state, Arizona with 1. California with 3, Colorado with 3, Florida with 3, Georgia with 2, Illinois with 2, Indiana with 1, Iowa with 1, Kansas with 1, Louisiana with 7, Maryland with 3, Massachusetts with 2, Michigan with 3, Mississippi with 1, Missouri with 1, New Jersey with 1, North Dakota with 1, Ohio with 3, Oregon with 1, Puerto Rico with 1, South Carolina 1, Tennessee 3, Texas with 12, U.S. government 3, Utah 1, Virginia 3, West Virginia 1, and Wisconsin with 3. Now by gender, there were 59 male officers killed and 4 female. Make that 63 male now, actually. The average age for an officer being killed was 40. Average tour of duty, 12 years, 3 months of duty. K-line of duty deaths, in other words, dogs. Accidental, there was 1. Choking, 1. Automobile accident, 1. Drowned, 1. Gunfire, 6. Gunfire by accident, 2. heat exhaustion 8, stabbed 1, struck by a vehicle 3. That is unbelievable numbers. I think something has to be done. Folks, I ask that you respect the officers. When you're out there, give them a hug, give them a hello. These folks are putting their line on life to protect your freedom, protect your rights. People argue and say, well, there's been some violence against the public, but folks, it is these shootings that puts these officers on such their backs against the wall. They don't even know how to respond anymore. So I beg and I ask you to please restrain from using any violence towards an officer. It's just way too many officers killed so far. We're only in July. At this rate, I would hate to think how much further we're going to go. I ask that you pray for all the officers and their families that have lost their lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Dallas, and all of them so far. And I hope you were informed basically on what has happened in the last 100 years in this country with police officers. And may God bless you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.